There's one more and 5 more.
Alright. Any good other loose games? There's the Cruise. Ooh. Any good Wii U stuff? Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, I know.
Alright, well, Pokemon White I'm definitely gonna get.
Are you looking to furnish or decorate your home without breaking the bank? Redesigned by Goodwill is the answer. Offering a mix of donated furniture, new furniture, home accessories, and more. Redesigned by Goodwill is replacing vision for unique home furnishings. Visit Redesign today, located in the East Valley, West Valley, and South Scottsdale.
Alright, so I'm definitely gonna get this one.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna get any of the other ones though. What's up, you guys? Peridot here. Welcome back to the recap portion of the video. Let's just get right down to it. So this month was pretty good all around. Got some really decent stuff. Could have been a lot better though if I was able to be there as they restocked, because I did miss out on a decent amount of things. Starting off with this first find right here, I did manage to sneak a couple of GameCube and Wii games, but I was about an hour and a half late to the restocking, and there was apparently like 20 GameCube games and about 40 Wii games. So I missed out, but I did manage to get 4 games. Starting off with Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, that was complete, and Kelly Slater's Pro Surfer, which was also complete. Not really worth anything, but there were 2 GameCube games I didn't own. And 2 Wii games, Monster Jam Path of Destruction, complete, and then NBA 2K13, which is surprisingly like a $15 game, so definitely going to sell that, make some of my money back. I asked the guy who restocked books, I was like, did you remember any of the games? And he told me the only one he could remember was the Thousand Year Door, so that would have been a pretty crazy find, but unfortunately it just wasn't meant to be. But this next find, though, was pretty good. Very happy with this. Starting off with a DS game, Pokemon White. Now, he did have a few other DS games, but this was the only one worth picking up. For $5, it's like a $20 game, and I actually have a loose case and manual from when I found it at a yard sale a couple weeks back. Instead of Pokemon White, it was Pokemon Black 2. So I'm just going to put that in there and have a complete copy, which I surprisingly did not have, so definitely excited to have that. Then up next we have a PS2 game, Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Very complete. Then 2 GameCube games, neither of which I owned. Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights, complete. And Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, also complete. And then a couple of Wii games, starting off with one of the weirdest things I've ever found at this Goodwill. Not 1 copy of Wii Sports Resort, not 2, but 3 copies of Wii Sports Resort, and they're all complete and they all work. Now, some of the discs are pretty scratched up, but like I said, they all work, so I have no idea why they are all here all at once. I don't know if one person donated them all, or if separate people did, or if it was a game store or something, but nonetheless, I mean, I actually surprisingly did not own that game complete in box, so I'm adding one of them to the collection and then selling the other two for like 15 bucks each. And then 2 Wii games that I got for 5 bucks each, pretty much no-brainers for, 5 bucks. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, complete, and Mario Kart Wii, which was also complete. And I did end up getting 20% off of everything, so the Wii games ended up coming around to like 4 bucks. The GameCube games were like 2 bucks each. And then up next we have just a lone PS2 game I didn't have, Heat Seeker, complete. Not really worth anything. This next find could have been a lot better had one of the games been in there. Digimon World 4, unfortunately, was not in there. This is a GameCube game I've been after for a while, so when I saw it, I got really excited, but of course, very disappointed by the fact it wasn't in there. No manual either, just some inserts. I asked how much they wanted for just the case, and they just said $1, so I picked it up. So maybe I'll be able to find the loose disc cheap somewhere. But I didn't go away empty-handed that day. I did get a few other games, starting off with Medal of Honor, which I already own, but for 2 bucks. Might as well pick it up. And then Colony Wars Vengeance, also complete. And then a PS2 game I was actually really happy with, Way of the Samurai. This is like a $20 game, and the reason why it's so expensive is because it was featured on Metal Jesus Rocks' top 10 PS2 hidden gems video, and a lot of those games skyrocketed in price after the video was made. Now, it didn't go quite as high as a game like Samurai Western, but it's still a pretty decently valued game. The second one is worth like 40 bucks, but it is complete and in very good shape, and from the gameplay, it looks like a really fun hack and slash, so excited to give that a try. And then up next, we have a really good score, actually. A lot of GameCube games, 12 in total, 6 I didn't already own, and 6 that I'll be selling to make my money back. Unfortunately, a lot of these were in really rough shape. A lot of them, the manuals were there, but a lot of them, the discs were really scratched, and some of them actually didn't even work. But let's just go ahead and start off with 6 that I did not have, sorry. We got Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. That was complete. Then we got Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit 2, complete. Then we got Tak and the Power of Juju, complete. Then we got Star Wars Rebel Strike. That was missing the manual, but it did have some inserts. And then we got Hulk, which was the only one that I did not have that didn't work. But it's not a big deal considering it's only like a $5 game. And then Harry Potter Quidditch World Cup, which is complete. Now to move on to the games that I'm going to be reselling to make some of my money back. First up we have Intellivision Lives. It's not complete, however it's still like an $8 to $10 game, even missing the manual. Then up next we have Sonic Heroes, Player's Choice, but complete. Then we got Sonic Adventure DX. That one was also complete. And then Metroid Prime, complete with all the inserts and stuff. Then the 2 best games, unfortunately one does not work. I'll have to wait until I get a resurfacer to try and get it to work. Pokemon Coliseum, I knew that it probably wasn't going to work when I saw the disc condition in the store. Not complete, and the disc is just atrocious. You can see that it's just lots of deep scratches, so hopefully I'll be able to get this to work. It's like a $25 game, so if it doesn't work, then it's not a huge deal. But the best game for sure, Super Mario Sunshine. Always a $30 to $40 game, and it's complete and in okay condition. But that was it for that find. Definitely one of the better GameCube games, like GameCube finds I've had recently at this Goodwill. So very happy to get all those. This next find, I was shocked to see was there for quite a few days. Evil Dead, A Fistful of Boomstick. It's not really like an expensive game, but it goes for like 15 bucks. And it is complete and in really good shape. And it also came with a bonus game, Burnout 2. So it's not really, Burnout 2 isn't worth anything, but I mean, for a freebie, you really can't complain. Very happy to get that. It's one that's been on my list for a while, so definitely a good find. This next find, didn't really bother to film it because it's not really important. Half-Life 2, it's complete and in pretty good shape. And then the next find, we have one Wii game, Super Mario Galaxy 2. It does not look like it's complete. However, this is the electronic game manual. This manual was started happening as the Wii started dying. I know Kirby's Return to Dreamland did it. I know a lot of the older Wii Just Dance games did that, or the newer ones, I guess I should say. So it's still complete, and it should fetch about $15. And then a game I thought was worth a lot more than it is, Mario Hoops 3-on-3. I thought this was like a $20 game, but it's only like a $10 game. So, I mean, for $5, it's one I didn't have, so it's still a nice deal. But yeah, that is everything except for the pickup of the month. Alright, so you guys saw more Dreamcast stuff. I'm shocked, because I have rarely been able to find Dreamcast stuff at this Goodwill in the year and a half that it's been open, and now the past couple of months I've been finding Dreamcast stuff left and right. So very, very happy with this find. Unfortunately, like the GameCube games, a lot of the discs were in really rough shape, but they do all work, which really surprised me. I thought for sure at least one or two of them wouldn't work. But let's just get right down to it. This was also found the same day I got all the Wii games, the GameCube games, stuff like that, so definitely a really good day. But first up, we have nothing special. I just bought it just for a case replacer, web browser 2.0. The case is in really good shape, so for $2. And then we got Extreme Sports, which I was shocked to learn is like a $10 game, and it's the only one that's actually complete out of all these. The rest are missing their manuals. First up, we have Rayman 2, The Great Escape. Then we got the Sonic Shuffle. And then we got Sonic Adventure. All of those are like $15, $20 games. And then up next we have Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, which I was shocked to learn is like a $30 game, complete box. Unfortunately, it does not have the back cover art. It's in one of those shitty Blockbuster cases. And the manual itself looks like all the pages on the inside were torn out. I'll just show you guys real quick that there is absolutely nothing in here. So that sucks. I'll probably just sell this just to make some of my money back, and I'll probably just end up buying a nice complete box copy online. But the best game for sure, one I already owned, so it's a no-brainer for a reseller, Marvel vs. Capcom. Not complete, however, oddly enough, I have one complete box copy, and then I also have one that just has the manual and the game, no back art cover. So the manual will be going in here, and that'll be getting sold for $40, which is definitely an amazing value for only $2. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. As the weather is cooling down, the Goodwill's heating up, so hopefully I'll be able to find some more stuff in the next upcoming months. So stay tuned. And thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, take care.